Hello guys, in this episode I will show how I repair the laptop computer. This is an old one. It's almost 15 years ago pieces, sometimes 20 years ago. Because I have some important program working there, so I insist to repair it. Insist on repairing it, and it was working well, but at one time I put in the video part here. Here, this one, and connect to a second one, and operated the share screen here, button here, but it don't work, and the laptop still working. But I move on here I move some power plug here or some CD-ROM button here, then all that shut down and dead, and became dead. So I start to disassemble it. You see all these are taken out. And here drive, CD-ROM and RAM, and in this motherboard I also disassemble the cooling fan, CPU, and all the rest are all Wi-Fi modules. And when I try to plug in the power plug here, I checked the voltage, the main voltage. It should be something 18 to 19 volt here, but it didn't. All go to almost zero, and I found the MOSFET here, this yellow, this white spot here is very hot and some crack on it, and I measure the two poles of this MOSFET. It has zero resistance, and originally the part number on these pieces cannot be read, so I don't know what type of this item is. Luckily, in the web, in the internet, I can find this model. This model is here. This model number I can download. I found the circuit diagram here. This one, this is version 3A, and as well there is another one is 1A. I follow this one. This is more updated one, and it's very similar to this model, although there's some version update, so I try to follow the schematic. First it is, let me tell you, I'm not an expert in computer repairing. For me, I'm just I should be an electronic guy, and I'm now learning the Raspberry Pi and also Pico Wi-Fi, Pico W, and also in the past I do the microcontroller programming. I used to program some lower and middle level microcontroller of the brand name microchip, and also do some CNC machines building, and I make the electronic house the housing. I used to do it on my own. I learned the Linux CNC and CNC for the circuit, and also the electronic I'm very familiar. But for this type of computer is much higher level. But anyway, luckily I have the circuit diagram, and I can trace out the parts. I spent almost 5 days before almost after the breakdown of this computer. And from the code number is the PQ39, and the model number is this one. And in the internet, from the China's shop, I bought 5 pieces of this. Here I use up 1 pieces, and then I start to repair. After I put on a new piece there, it was not so lucky. It's not so lucky. When I send it back and power up, it still not work. And I test this with my finger. The new piece also very, very hot, and after a short period of time, it also break down. So I left only 4 pieces, and afterward I checked this the cause of this field is too heavy to draw current there, and from this circuit, this is V in here, and the current will go through here, go through from here, and pass this MOSFET, and then provide this V in there. So after taking out this, I measured this 2 point. It was shorted 0 ohm. That means there is something wrong of this 2 point. So whatever I put on the new pieces here, due to too heavy current draw, this one with overhead are not also broke down. So the problem is not this side. Is the cause is from this side, and also those area with the V-in portions. And firstly, from this page here, look at here, this also V-in, and there may be something wrong there. But I checked this, the point across there of this MOSFET, there is some resistance there. That means this MOSFET not damaged. As well, from other pages, there's a lot of V-in. You can see here, and also there are many this type of MOSFETs is for power sources or the battery recharging purposes. You can see here V-in, and I firstly suspected there is something wrong here and short to the ground, so heavy current draw there. But I measured all the corresponding components there. There is no revealing that there is fail. So I come out to take out this inductor first. All this inductor. So here there's a lot of pages. You see here, it's not easy to take out those inductors because there is large ground plate or the voltage plates there. For example, here I take out. Here is the inductor. I take it out. Here is a capacitor. I firstly suspect this capacitor wronged or broke. I take out it as well. And here is C117 here, and some inductor there. You can see PL number 3 is already taken. And I'm taking out one by one. You can see I first this capacitor, and then check the resistance of V-in to the ground, and still found it is shorted. And then progressively I take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inductor. So all this area was opened. I still found this V-in and the ground is shorted. So I suspected there is something wrong. And also because I put on the plug here. This is near the VGA connector here, and I go back to the pages of the VGA, and here is the CRT. This page is CRT, and here the connector is here, so there's some capacitor there. There is 3 capacitor, and from the looking of the outlook of this capacitor, this connector is here, and the capacitor is on the back side. And it's here. There are 2 V capacitors. One is smaller one, and 2 larger, and one piece I already taken out. This is here, and originally when it is there, from the looking, I found that one there is some grayish colors on the surface and on the soldering area. I think it was some burning, because I already take out this MOSFET. I cannot connect the power, have the power go through here. I don't turn on the, I can't turn on it and check whether it's heat or not. The very first time when I do the first checking, I haven't the thermal viewing tester to see the thermal temperature of all the components. I just try my best, plug in, and very short time, and each portion I touch it, but I still can't find out this was warmed or hotter. But from the aesthetic, it was not good, so I desoldering it, take it out, and here so here is shorted, you can see. And also, firstly, I measured these 2 positions. It was shorted, but now after I taking out these pieces, when I test it, it was open circuit. You can see I check this capacitor is parallel to it, and there's no short circuit. 5 to 600 kilo ohm. And there's 6 number C468. There's this one, and I have this ceramic capacitor. There's surface mounted on hand. Later I will buy one, but I think I don't put this one here. It's still acceptable, and this work, this also work. So let me put back all the components there and try it again. And for this inductor, since the two poles, one is connect to ground plate, one is connect to voltage plate, so I use this small soldering gun. Soldering iron is not power enough. At first I took a long time to do it, and finally I try to use two pieces, or use this one, this high power one, and it's easier for me to do. And all the parts pick up and solder on back on the motherboard, and also the new MOSFET IC here was installed, and now plug in the power, and this no longer very hot, just very slightly hot. And I measure this voltage V in. There's some ceasing sound. Maybe the flux vaporize. And I measured, this is the ground, and here is the voltage, this area. So there is 19 volt up here, and before there is 0 volt. And the CPU, the RAM, and this modulus, this Wi-Fi, assembly. And I will continue. So here when I installed the CD-ROM to the computer, and I have tested to, let me show you, hit this start, show it power on. I come to this page. I think there is sound here, so I hit Ctrl LLT delete, and then it start the window. That means there is something wrong inside, and I have tested in before after this window come out, and I try to hit this eject button. Once I hit this, all the screen break out. So the sound, ceasing sound there it means something wrong on some device inside, and that is this CD-ROM. So let me enter it. Anyway, I will not use this CD-ROM, or I will take it out, and I have a spare external CD-ROM reader, and I can use it. And so whenever I turn on, I need to do a key Control Alt delete. Anyway, that is still okay. So thank you for, and also that is why the computer fails in because this CD-ROM failed, and when I hit last time when I hit this eject buttons, then maybe inside there is some high voltage or something caused the ceramic surface mounted ceramic capacitor breakdown. So maybe too high voltage or currents draw there, and so make the computer fail. And it may not be the reasons for my putting on the another second screen and pop in here this video pop. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you.